I am making it my mission to get to the pool and finally swim.
Tonight I'm gonna feel alive.
Oh, brutal as always. My FTP did increase, so we are on track. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, that was so hard, but I'm super stoked. I think the consistent riding is paying off because my previous FTP was at like 167, and as you recall, I was pretty disheartened because it didn't increase from the previous FTP that I had done before that. And so it was 167, did the test today, and I went up 13 watts, which is about an 8% increase. So I'm super happy, thank goodness. And I'm still in baseline season, so I'm only gonna get stronger from here on out. So I'm super excited what the next few months is gonna be leading up to Oregon and as well as California. As long as I stay consistent on this bike, I will be good. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it went. I obviously wish I had gone further, but I think where I'm at right now, I think I'm tracking smoothly, so I'm pretty stoked. I have no words right now. I'm still trying to like get my heart rate to calm down and trying to just like settle in after the ramp test, because oh man, that was brutal. Ruby has a ramp test and then the ramp test light, and typically the ramp test light are for people who are newer at cycling or who are actually pretty light in terms of weight. And I was like, you know what, I've done the ramp test a few times now, I'm gonna just try and do like the actual ramp test. And I noticed that it actually, the wattage goes up more quickly than the ramp test light. The ramp test light is a little bit more gradual, so I'm pretty happy where I'm at. It didn't last for so long, but I did see like the watts jump a lot more than the ramp test light. But yeah, I managed to finally hit the purple zone. There's different colors depending on the zone that you're at, and the purple zone is where the real work starts to happen. And I actually have had a hard time getting there just because I never managed to make it past like zone 6, which is like the red zone. I don't even think I finished one purple like interval. I think I managed to hit one, but then the next one I just like I died. My legs couldn't keep going, and my cadence just started to slow down, and that's when I was like, you know what, just stop. And I was like, oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna even hit my 167 FTP. But little did I know, I actually increased. So yeah, all good things. I'm really happy. So hopefully it's only up from here. Good morning. It is Sunday, and I am making it my mission to get to the pool and finally swim. I'm in my robe right now, but I actually set everything up last night. I got my bathing suit on. It's now just a matter of putting this on, getting myself a snack, and heading out because everything is now ready to go. I made it to the pool. I am so happy. Oh my god, it is so dark outside and so rainy. As you can see, towels around me, hair is wet because I finally got my butt to the pool, and holy, I am pool out of shape. My main set was with the dreaded pull buoy. And as you know, if you've watched my previous videos, the pull buoy is not my friend because it takes away my kick, and my lower body is a lot stronger than my upper body. So it's safe to say I need a lot of work with that little piece of equipment. I was actually scheduled to do 6 times 100 of the pull buoy, and I was dead after the first 100 that I was like, this is a bit much. I'm actually going to cut it in half and just do 6 times 50. It was in a 25-meter pool, so I just did there and back, rested, and there was a few people in my lane, and so every time they were kind of near my side, I just took advantage of that and took more rest. But overall, it was, I guess, good. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was like losing my breath here and there, even at the warm-up. And the warm-up, I usually swim with fins on, so I go a lot faster, and I'm like, why am I going super fast? I need to save my energy for later on in the swim session. I'm so happy that I finally got a swim in, especially before the end of the year. I don't know if I'm gonna fit in another one, we'll see. But all this to say, I think what helped get myself to the pool is because my posterior tib was actually flaring up after Monday's front squats. I actually probably pushed the weight a little bit, and then the next day I did a speed workout, so it actually hurt to run. So I don't know if I can fit in a run today, just because the area is still a little bit sensitive and I don't want to push it, especially because I'm still in base season. So I'd rather just take it easy, let it like fully rest, even if it means my fitness peels back just a little bit, which it shouldn't, because I'm still biking and I'm now swimming. I did have to skip my interval ride a few days ago, so it's just kind of been easy riding, and then hopefully next week I can run again. I was scheduled to do a long run today, but that's not going to happen, likely because of the posterior tibialis situation, so I might just substitute that with another ride. And you know what, I don't mind another ride because the weather is brutal. Oh, and it looks like it's raining even harder. Vancouver is turning back into Raincouver. So now that the swim is out of the way, I can finally have some breakfast, and then it's Sunday, so it's going to be another reset day. Actually, later today, Kian and I are going to head downtown with my parents to celebrate my dad's birthday. So we're going to have like a little hibachi dinner, which is going to be super fun. I think the last time I did it was last year, and I don't think my parents have ever experienced it. So hopefully it's going to be a good time. Did you already eat your sandwich? Oh yeah, you did. So we were at a Christmas party yesterday at the gym, and we got like these, what are these? Brazilian
sandwiches.
I think it was like chicken pie or something in the form of sandwiches.
What?
Yeah, that's what Ali said. Anyway, this is what we got. So I'm gonna heat it up. It's gonna be our leftovers for lunch, and then with a side of vegetables. Pardon?
That's not enough.
I know it's not enough. I'm gonna have whatchamacallit, oatmeal after.
Oatmeal?
Yeah, because I need to replenish my body with carbs. Because lately I feel like I haven't been eating enough carbs, and it's whatchamacallit. What's that saying? Being shown in my HRV. What am I saying?
Oh, reflective on your HRV stats?
Yes, it's reflecting on my reflected in my HRV. Wow, I cannot speak today. Anyway, my HRV has been dipping, and I think it's because I am underfueling yet again, so I need to stay on top of the carbs and the protein. So earlier this year, I made a resolution to myself that I would focus on my hair care routine, but that did not happen, and now my scalp is paying for it, especially now that we're in like the cold, dry winter season. And I'm someone who loves hot water to the point where it is essentially burning off the scalp and the moisture barrier in my head. So now it's just so dry and, not gonna lie, pretty flaky that I need to really take care of it. So I actually bought this a while ago. It's like this jojoba oil that I'm gonna put in different sections of my scalp, and then I'm just gonna let it settle while I do my usual reset routine. My head has just been so like itchy and it's just been irritating. And because I went swimming today, I was like, okay, I need to like get on top of this because obviously swimming in chlorine is not the greatest. However, this year I did notice that my hair wasn't so bad because I was consistently using TriHard. When I first got it, when I was training for my first Ironman 70.3, these are the products that I have here. So I have the swimmer shampoo, also have the after swim body wash, and then the pre and post swim conditioner. And I found that when I put this on right after I get out of the pool, it actually really helps. Obviously, there are certain parts of the body that still smell like chlorine because I just missed different patches of my body from washing it with the body wash. But other than that, it helps a lot. Like I noticed when I don't put it on, especially my body, it gets so itchy, my scalp gets really itchy, and my hair just looks terrible. But I really found that putting on the TriHard products helps a lot. So I'm gonna start using these products when I get back into the pool consistently, because yeah, the chlorine does not do really well with my hair. So I'm just gonna part my hair into sections. So I'll probably like start on this side, and then I'm just going to squeeze a few drops and then put it directly on my scalp, and then probably do some here in the middle. Can't forget the back. I'm always really bad with the back of my head. I always tend to focus on like the front sections. Okay, I think that's enough. I don't know. We'll see. I also got this like massager back in the day, and so I'm just going to use this and then kind of massage the oil, making sure I'm spreading the oil and that every inch of my scalp feels it. And I think like the reason why I don't stay on top of this stuff is because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna waste some time. I got other things to do. And then when it finally gets to this point, I'm like, oh shoot, I should have stayed on top of it. Because this is all part of taking care of your body and all the self-care stuff. And not gonna lie, I'm very bad with that. Anyway, so this is probably gonna take me a while. I'm gonna go play some tunes, and then once I've put in enough oil, I'm gonna start cleaning up the house. So since we are getting into like the spirit of the holidays, and because I'm a huge fan of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I decided to try one of their like dirty sodas. So I love Dr. Pepper, and I love, well, I wouldn't say I love eggnog, but I do appreciate eggnog. And so I saw this video where they mixed it, and apparently it just tastes like Christmas. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I have no idea what to expect. I did try like a Diet Coke and protein, like vanilla protein milk, and it was really good. I was hesitant at first, but I actually surprisingly really liked it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this combination and see if I like this one. So I just got a glass of ice. I'm gonna pour some Dr. Pepper. I'm just gonna do a little bit because I'm scared I might not like it. Let's start with a little bit. Ooh, this is creamy. No, needs more. The Dr. Pepper is like overpowering the eggnog. So I think I have to put more. Like it's good, but I just taste Dr. Pepper. That was a little bit of a fail. I still like it though. I've been trying really hard to like up my outfit game, but it's kind of been hard just because my lifestyle is mostly working out. It's really hard to kind of step out of that comfort zone. So I got a couple things from LSKD. Oh, this is actually for Kian, but I have been looking for like really big oversized t-shirts that I could wear while I'm doing some lifting, and I actually got the black and white shirt from LSKD and I really enjoyed it. It was nice and light, so I decided to get more colors because since I go to the gym a lot, I figured, hey, I need a little bit more options when the other shirts are in the laundry. So I also got the shirt in pink as well as blue. The shirt that I got is the go-to flex cotton oversized tee, and when I got the white and the black one, it was actually in a size medium. Because it was already oversized, the medium actually tended to be quite big on me, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna size down for the pink and the blue. So this is the blue one that I got. I figured this would be really cute with this blue, like dark blue shorts and leggings that I have. So this is the blue color. And actually Under Armour kindly sent me a few things for the holiday, and so a lot of the things that they sent me actually weren't really gym wear except for maybe this top. This one is the Cold Gear, and it's a long sleeve top and it has like a little bit of a mod neck, so it can kind of keep your neck warm. Just your basic white long sleeve. I already kind of have something similar to this, but they're just so comfortable. Is just these like cargo pants. I figured this would be super comfortable on like a recovery day kind of thing. So it has pockets on the side. And then they got me some socks as well. They're sportswear socks. I mean, you can never have enough socks, especially when you are running so much. They got me this orange toque. I mean, you can never have enough toques. And then lastly, which I think is super cute, is like this quilted hoodie. I've been needing more hoodies because they're either small on me, they shrunk in, or I've just outworn them. So it's nice to have another sweater to the collection. I got this in a size medium. I love things pretty loose. I just feel like sometimes if I get a small, it just doesn't fit me well. So I always have to size up. So it is a little on the bigger side because I think it fits a little bigger already, but I don't mind it, probably because I'll just be wearing this out and about or going to the gym. So yeah, now that I've unpacked everything, I can throw away these boxes and do a little bit more cleaning. Oh, also, we are leaving to go downtown soon since we are heading to a restaurant called Kobe. It's a Japanese hibachi style restaurant. So we're gonna go meet up with my parents and then we're gonna take the train downtown and then have a nice dinner together. So we are now at the end of another episode of my Ironman training, and I thought I'd do a little bit of a check-in since I haven't really done a check-in on my overall Ironman training. And I think it's because I'm not like so deep in the weeds and the grind of Ironman training. It's a lot of light work in comparison to what a build week looks like or a peak week looks like. I'm just trying to lay the foundation so that way when building does start, it'll be a lot easier than trying to get back into it from, you know, not doing anything. But since I did flare up my posterior tibialis, it's been a lot lighter this past week. I've definitely peeled back on the runs again, unfortunately, but I would rather do it now than have to, you know, push through it and then end up hurting myself later during my 70.3 training, which is coming up in July. So I thought I would be more careful about it now and not risk, pushing through later next year. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I have stayed on top of the frequency of my biking. The intensity has peeled back a little bit. Like I didn't do any interval runs this week since I did my FTP test. And it wasn't until after I did my FTP test where I did some pretty heavy front squats, and then of course my inner ankle gave out. That's why I've peeled back on the intensity. And going into the holiday season, I'm trying to remind myself, hey, just take it easy, have fun. Because we're still in baseline season, I don't need to push through, especially during the holiday season. This is the time to spend it with your family and your friends. And Keenan and I are actually going to Ireland for Christmas to spend time with his family. So I don't think there'll be a lot or any kind of training from my end. I do want to stay on top of my rehab, but again, that's wishful thinking. I'll do what I can, but I don't want to put so much stress on myself, especially during the holidays. So that's kind of where my head is at, and I'm trying to remind myself to give me that permission to just chill and have fun. Again, nothing is ever super serious. I'm not a pro. I'm not trying to podium or what have you. So I don't want to put that much pressure on myself like I have back in the day. So since we are in a new week, I am of course going to get back into planning my week ahead. That concludes this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a later one. Bye.